Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. My name is Christopher Belly. I'm a certified CPA accountant. I'm a long-term boglehead investor. I'm author of the book Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon. Links in the description. And I'm not a fan of the Dogecoin Millionaire, or as I like to call him, the Dogecoin Douchenaire. Now, if you don't know who this guy is, his name is like, what is his frickin' name? Some Italian name. I think he's Italian, but, well, he's descended from Italians, I think. I don't think he's from Italy. But this clown, this degenerate, this grifter, this fraud, what he did is he YOLO'd basically his entire life savings, including debt. He borrowed money to buy Dogecoin. And he got extremely lucky. I think he got in when it was like, around a cent or something like that. And he basically, had a massive freaking return when Dogecoin ran up. I mean, Dogecoin ran up to like 70 cents or something like that, maybe about a year ago. And now, because his whole identity is centered around Dogecoin, he can't sell it because he's built the brand of being the Dogecoin Millionaire. And as we all know, Dogecoin is just one massive pump and dump. And it's been doing that slow and steady decline down to irrelevance. Now, what the Dogecoin Millionaire is doing, because he can't sell his Dogecoin because that would ruin his reputation, is he's branching out into other grifts. He gets paid by all sorts of different companies to promote scammy cryptocurrencies. He gets paid, and then he goes and pumps it on his fans, and then his fans are the ones that get absolutely freaking screwed. And he thinks he has the moral high ground to do this because he discloses that he gets paid. Well, it doesn't matter, dude. Whether you get paid or not, whether you disclose it or not, if you're screwing your fans, you're screwing your freaking fans. This guy is the epitome of degenerate gambling, and he's a piss-poor example for new, young, and impressionable investors. However, he recently put up this video where his buddy, Andrei Jikov, reacts to his new Las Vegas home. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This basically unemployed loser, I don't know what he does. Apparently he was like in some kind of, the media industry. I don't know if he was an editor for songs or something like that. But this loser, who was freaking broke before he bought Dogecoin and then had this lucky event happen where now all these sponsors pay him to pump cryptocurrencies. This loser couldn't probably afford to buy a home wherever he lives. But now that he's grifting off of his fans, screwing them, screwing over thousands of people for his own personal gain, now he gets to afford to buy a house. And I'm so jealous. Just kidding. I actually have a home myself. It's a three-bedroom townhouse. Get over it if you don't like it. Easy to maintain. Anyway, let's see this loser gloat and show off his home that he bought with the ill-gotten gains, all the money, dollars that he's received for pumping garbage cryptocurrencies, and basically encouraging his fans to buy into pump and dump schemes. You should be really proud of yourself, Dogecoin Millionaire. And then I'm sure Andre's going to come in and just love your house because you earned it, because you're doing such great things for the world. So let's watch.
What's going on, guys? Doge here, and today, as you can see, I have officially moved into my new place. And I know what you guys are thinking. No, this is not a Home Depot commercial. It's just where I got all my boxes, right? So,
well, of course it's not a Home Depot commercial. A legitimate company is not going to pay you to be their representative because you're a freaking loser.
But it's been a long process. It's taken me about 8 to 9 days to move everything. I took 2 different U-Haul trucks to get out here, so it's been crazy. But before I actually moved my stuff in here, this was the house that I chose to get, and I had Andre come through and give me his genuine, on-the-spot reaction to what he thought of my new place. And yeah, I wanted to show you guys that really quickly.
Doesn't he look like he's in a storage unit? I mean, I guess those look like, okay, looking now, those are blinds, but it kind of looks like he's in a storage unit, like store U-Store or something like that, where you store all your crap. But now looking again, it looks like blinds, but still, it's just kind of a weird look. And what does he have in all this crap? What are in all these boxes? Perhaps things that he's bought with all the money he's made off his fans? Perhaps? Or is it full of, like, kitty toys, or, pleasure toys, if you know what I'm talking about? What does this guy own? I'm curious to see, like, his personal effects.
So I have officially moved into my brand new house, and I have to bring everything in still, but I'm just doing a walk around right now, and Andre's on the way here to see the place for the very first time, so I want to get his actual real-time reaction to what he thinks of my new house. So
everybody, look at my house, yes, which I bought with your money. And with the money of disgusting crypto pumpers that have paid me to promote garbage on your channel. You should all be happy for me, because I just screwed you over. I'm sure your parents are so proud of you, Dogecoin Millionaire. You've been reduced to pumping a bunch of cryptocurrencies and other trash that aren't even Dogecoin, because you're losing money like crazy on Dogecoin. Because you're a loser and you bought into a bubble.
I think he's here now. Hold on.
Thinking about going solar, but
No.
not sure whether it's worth it for your home? Well,
Not worth it.
Oh, is that you, Andre? Another crypto shill?
What's up?
Yo!
Is that his van? You see that van right there? It looks like a 1970s hippie van that's been, like, painted over an appropriate color. Does Andre drive that or the Dogecoin Millionaire? I don't know. I thought the Dogecoin Millionaire had, like, this stupid beat-up car that he made a t-shirt about.
What's going on, man?
What's up, bro?
This is like legit my first time.
Yes.
This is awesome.
What do you
It
think?
smells fresh. Like they definitely just repainted this.
Yeah, no, I love
Oh, that's nice.
It ain't gonna be fresh much longer with the Dogecoin douchinaire living there.
Nice.
it. I love it.
That's cool. So this is, I guess, your dining area right here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, I can't knock that. It seems like an okay house. Like, I'm not hating on his freaking house. My house is way smaller than his. But that's intentional because the smaller your house, the smaller your mortgage payment, the more you can afford to buy total world index funds and tax-advantaged accounts. But the funny thing is, if you think about it, the Dogecoin Millionaire, I believe, is, walking a fine line between, doing well and living with being in utter bankruptcy. Why? Because his whole persona is wrapped around Dogecoin, which is being freaking decimated bit by bit by bit. Dogecoin is returning to its intrinsic value, 0. So what this clown does is he goes and buys a house. I'm sure he's got a freaking mortgage. I don't think he has that much liquid capital to freaking buy a house outright. And he's going to be in a lot of trouble if this whole crypto, meme coin, NFT bubble goes away. He's going to be completely screwed because his main source of income is grifting. And if the subject of his grifting goes to crap, which I suspect it will eventually, he's left holding the bags, okay? If you ever get in a situation where you buy a meme coin and it spikes up massively, I highly recommend you sell it. And when you do that, don't go immediately acting like you're Mr. Richie Rich and you can just buy whatever you want. Because if you do that, if you raise your standards of living and your whole income source is based on a bunch of lies and grifts, all it takes is one bad event for everything to be taken from you, okay? For example, this 3-bedroom townhouse that I live in, I plan to stay here for frickin' ever, even if I start making a ton of money on YouTube. Why? Because that can always go away. Now, what I can do, instead of upgrading to a much bigger house, because, now I'm making so much money on YouTube. If I'm making, let's say I make $100,000 a year off YouTube. I mean, that's not even close to what I make now. But let's say I do. If I don't increase my expenses, I can invest all $100,000 of that. And that helps me retire that much sooner. But if you go like this freaking loser, and you go and buy a big house, and I don't know, is he in LA or Vegas? I don't know where he is. I think maybe it's Vegas. If you go buy some big stupid house because you think you've made it, but really your wealth is built on a foundation of lies, you're setting yourself up for complete failure, okay? Let's see the house a little bit more.
Alright, you show me what this is
See the
like the
kitchen.
perfect size. 100% brand new fridge.
Yeah.
You can tell. It's never been used.
Ever. Neither have the neither has the stove or the microwave.
Fridge there. Oh yeah, all of this is new. Wow. Yeah, no one's ever cooked inside of here.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Like
I want to cook a Shiba Inu inside my oven.
moving into a brand new, fresh house.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the first flame that has ever come out of that stove.
I highly doubt that. I'm sure they checked it before they sold it.
Dang. Works. You probably already checked all these, but I'm just checking.
Yeah.
Let's see his
Is that soft
backyard.
close?
I remember his backyard
I
was
don't know.
freaking ridiculous.
It's not.
Where is it?
That's alright. You don't need it.
Be able to do out here though.
Ew, look at that, man. Imagine just having a backyard full of gravel. I remember I briefly visited Arizona, and the backyard was basically like I was at somebody's house, and the backyard was just a bunch of rocks. Like, this is an ugly freaking place, man. I don't know how. I probably couldn't be happy living somewhere like this, but ugh. Man, I mean, if you like him, sure, you can be happy for this guy. But you got to realize that the more he spends, the more big assets he purchases, the more likely he's going to end up selling his butt down at the truck stop and going bankrupt, okay? So my word of advice to you is if you ever strike it big on whatever investment, don't just go and buy something massively expensive and blow it all, because your fortunes can turn around in a second and then you're left bankrupt. Jesus Christ. Are you proud of yourself, Dogecoin Millionaire? You should be. You just grifted so many people and you bought a house with your money. You're a true hero, and I really respect you, and I think you're doing great things for society. Anyway, that's it. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about me, and y'all have a wonderful day. Cheers!